Hello once again, Warren here with the Peach State Prime Transformers channel. And today, the news just keeps pouring in. Um, again, I know this has been other places online, social media, but, I like to take my time and reflect on the latest news just to give my thoughts and, because you can look at pictures on a screen, again, social media, you can read the comments, but, I like just having a nice discussion on some of these releases. And this one I find very, very interesting for a number of reasons. And this is a new, completely unexpected Transformers collaboration line. And that is with Monster Jam. For those that are not aware, Monster Jam, of course, is the brand of monster truck rallies and the toy line that's out there. And we're actually getting some transforming monster trucks that resemble some of the figure or some of the trucks that are featured in those monster truck shows and rallies and whatever kind of media they have out there. And of course the toy form. Now, this first one is Furioso, and it says El Toro Loco, which I believe is the truck, and the name of the bot would be Furioso. So, just looking at this design, first off, I like this. I think this is you could tell just by looking at it, even the box style with it being open, or the packaging style rather. This is going to be a simple transformation. And I love simple transformations that look decent. I mean, he does kind of look like an Authentics figure in bot mode. So, no, it's not the most detailed. It's not like the Hot Wheels collaboration where they're, highly detailed. But that's what I love about this. This is a collaboration that they're clearly targeting kids with. And I like it. I'm hoping with, it being very simple tooling, that this is going to be something that is a little bit more affordable on the shelf for both fans and children alike. But, so that's one thing that makes this interesting is that, it's clearly a aimed toward maybe a younger demographic. But before I give you my other thoughts on this collaboration, looking at Furioso here, I do like that you have both the Autobot logos on his shoulders and the Monster Jam logo. It looks like molded on his chest there. The bullhead is kind of fun. Kind of takes me back to Transformers Robots in Disguise, the second one, where that was the sequel to Transformers Prime. Like those villains of the week, like you had all sorts of like animal-based Decepticons they were hunting, but they turned into vehicles. So I kind of like that callback here, and of course the vehicle mode is fun. You have those big horns coming off like the actual monster truck does. The second figure revealed for this line so far, I'm really excited about. This is, let's see, the name of the monster truck is Megalodon, and the figure that the Transformers character is called Big Tooth. And if you watched my Hot Wheels reviews, Hot Wheels Transformers collab reviews and talking about the new ones coming out, I keep saying I want that dang shark Hot Wheel, I forget what it was called back in the 80s, made into a Transformer. And in the first wave of the Monster Jam ones, they gave me a shark. And I think it looks great. I love the head on this thing. I love how he has kind of a mohawk. Again, you got the molded on Monster Jam logo and those Autobot logos. You can see some of the teeth here around the chest area. And, you know, and we look at that vehicle mode, I love it. It's ridiculousness at its best. And that's what monster trucks really represent. And I think this thing looks great. And, you know, while I do like Furioso, I can't wait to pick up Big Tooth. And again, I don't know what the price point is for these, but I do think they look great. And in keeping with a lot of collaborations, both Furioso and Big Tooth, you probably notice, do sport the Autobot insignia, as I mentioned. So, probably not going to have any Decepticons here, though Furioso does remind me more of a Decepticon, especially with the bullhead, with the horns and all. Whereas Big Tooth, that head, that screams Autobot to me. So, I think these are great. I think these are fun, is really what we need to focus on. Now, again, I just hope if they're less than $20, because I can't really tell the size in these either, but with that packaging type, I'm expecting these to be maybe around 15-ish, 20 at most. Though, don't quote me on that, because I don't know, but I like them. The thing that does intrigue me, though, is when you go to the toy aisle, one of the biggest competitors to Hot Wheels and Mattel's Hot Wheels and Matchbox, that is the Monster Jam toy line. Hot Wheels has released, you know, their own monster truck line, and play sets for that and everything. And Monster Jam often gets, at least when I was buying toys for my kids, I'd confuse the Monster Jam ones and the Hot Wheels. But I looked it up. The Monster Jam toy line, or the cars and the trucks, I guess I should say, and play sets are actually made by Spin Master. So I'm actually a little shocked that with Hasbro's, you know, partnership with Mattel, to where, you know, both toy companies can make different toys with using the other company's IP. You know, Hot Wheels cars made up to look like Transformer alt modes, and then Transformers that transform into Hot Wheels exclusive car modes, that resemble those, I should say. That Mattel didn't step in, or Hasbro felt comfortable enough with having a partnership with their competition, with Mattel's competition here. So I find that very interesting. Now, again, they are very much two different products. These appear, again, to be aimed toward both, you know, collectors who are going to like them, and kids, because they look easy to transform, where those Hot Wheels Transformers, yeah, I can see kids getting into them. However, they're going to be a bit more difficult to transform than these. I mean, just by looking at it. So again, they are two different types of products here, but ultimately the same in the end. So it's just interesting Hasbro has a partnership with both. To me, that would be like, and I guess they maybe did this in Japan. I know they had Device Label for a while, but, you know, and I believe there were an Optimus and Megatron, or there was an Optimus and Megatron that transformed into a PlayStation. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but to me, this would be like in the US, Hasbro being able to make transforming versions of the Nintendo Switch 2, a PlayStation, and an Xbox. So, and I don't think they'd be able to get the rights to all three at the same time. So that's the best analogy I can come up with. But, again, very interesting. I like these figures. Can't wait to see them in hand. I don't know when they're expected. But, you know, I think I'm going to like these, and I think my kids probably will too. So, anyways, if you enjoyed this video talking about this latest collaboration, I do invite you to give this video a like here on YouTube. And of course, like I said, leave a comment. What do you think of these? You know, do you think do they interest you? Do you think they're just for kids? And what do you think of Hasbro having partnerships with both Spin Master and Mattel, the two of the biggest toy vehicle manufacturers out there? And of course, subscribe to the Peach State Prime channel for more videos like this, having discussions on the latest news, doing reviews of new toys that come in, sometimes retro reviews, other topics of interest. Subscribe so you don't miss out on any of those. If you're looking for just some other fun videos, again, I have my original channel, Peach State Prime, here on YouTube, and there's just all sorts of fun videos there. Stuff like travel videos, amusement parks, events, tourist attractions, fun places to eat and shop. It's all there, and there for your viewing enjoyment. So anyways, again, I do want to thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you have a great day, and God bless.